thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl, Biami.
Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl, Biami. We have a few things to talk about because it is getting wild in these streets, okay? We have, first and foremost, the TCMA, okay? That stands for Trans Cultural Mindfulness Alliance. And they have come out with a rather controversial statement, but interestingly enough, it's actually caused a 50-50 divided opinion. And bearing in mind, by the way, okay, when I go into this, just have in the back of your mind that they were founded in January 2023. And their mission is to push forward the cultural and remove harmful anti-trans associations in music, movies, and television. This activist group in Norway is calling for Aretha Franklin. Can you imagine the legend Aretha Franklin? The hit song "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman." Hey, how are you gonna touch this song though? How are you going to touch this song? They are calling for Aretha Franklin's hit 1968 song "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman" to be removed from both Apple Music and Spotify after they deem its lyrics offensive. Okay? Offensive. And they took to their Twitter to say Aretha Franklin's 1968 song "Natural Woman" perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. This song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. Can you pull up the facts? Can you just pull up the facts that shows evidently that the song has inspired acts of harm against transgender women? And what do you mean by there is no such thing as a natural woman? Like, I'm actually upset. We can't say anything. We can't say I'm a woman. We can't say I'm a natural woman. We can't say I love being a woman. We literally can't say anything. If you want to come and establish yourself somewhere, then just come quietly, do what you need to do. Don't come to now try and reform everything so that it suits you. And this is not a man-made system. This is how women were biologically created and made, and this is part of our DNA. This is part of our chromosomes. How are you going to come and try and redefine what a woman is supposed to be? We was founded in 2023. Just yesterday. You're just born yesterday. You could even barely walk. Now you want to come a legendary song, a legend in itself. And I'm pretty sure that when Aretha made that song, she was not thinking, oh yeah, let me just try and push the trans out. You were not in her mind when she was singing this song. When this song was composed, you weren't in her mind. You weren't in production's mind. You weren't in these creatives' mind. But now you want to come and place yourself and now be like, oh, this is harmful to the trans community. You are harmful to the trans community. What's interesting is that some people actually thought that this statement was coming from a parody account. And someone says, clearly this is a parody. Good one, guys. Almost got me. Someone else second that. However, the organization did clarify later in a follow-up tweet that they were not in fact a parody account, but rather that they were trying to make culture more fair for transgender individuals. I mean, I could really talk about this, but guys, let me know your thoughts on that. But this is absolutely ridiculous on so many grounds and so many levels. I can't even cope. Let's just quickly talk about Chrisean Rock, because Chrisean has had another altercation, allegedly with her personal stylist, days after being pregnant and announcing her pregnancy, and it is just wild. I'm literally like, baby girl, you are not ready. Okay, you are not ready for this. If you're gonna be announcing that you're pregnant and then you're gonna be popping people in their mouths, like, you need to just like, you need help. Like, you need serious help. But I think she knows this. You know, I think she knows this, and it's just like so sad, you know, because again, like, she's just so taken over, like possessed, like she's not even in her right frame of mind. She's so, you know, when you dig deep, like you dug the hole so deep you don't even know how to come out. Like, you want to come out, you just don't know how to come out, and that is her. It's like you keep going into this dark space, like you're doing things that you don't even have control of. You don't even know how to gain back that control. Like, jeez, man, it's so, at this point I don't even feel, when I think about her I just feel sad, to be honest, at this point. Lastly, let's talk about Andrew Tate. So he describes inhumane living conditions inside Romanian prison where he awaits the sex trafficking trial. He says, cockroaches, lie, and bed bugs are my only friends. This is obviously no surprise. He is not having the best time inside this Romanian prison where he is being detained whilst he waits for his trial. Now, in the email titled "My First Email from Imprisonment," he describes his not so nice prison cell that he claims doesn't have any window. He says, they are trying to break me, he said, thrown inside a cell without light. Cockroaches, eyes, and bed bugs are my only friends at night. He continues to say that he has remained respectful whilst he's been unlawfully detained. He believes the guards know that he's innocent. When the guards bring me to and from the courtroom, I stay absolutely respectful. This is what he's saying in the letter. They try to pour hatred into my heart, but please and thank you, stick with me at all times. My prison guards are just performing their job. They have families to feed in times of hardship. Do not forget your manners. They are trying to break my iron mind with unjust imprisonment. My absolute respect for everyone around me is my act of absolute rebellion. They cannot break me. My guards know I am innocent. They know it is unjust. They see I will never break and respect my resolve. That is a letter that he wrote allegedly from the prison, and it's a nice letter. I don't know what to say. It's a nice letter, you know. I think this is what conflicts people with Andrew Tate, is because there is a side to him that is respectful. There is a side to him that has morals. There is a side to him that he's like a black angel. That's the only way that I can describe him. Like a black angel. You don't really know if he's good or if he's bad. You don't know what his intentions are, what he's gonna do, but he presents himself as this, you know, form of light, or he presents himself as this angel, but not to make people think that he is good. He owns up when he is wrong in some aspects, in context to certain conversations, and he has very good valued points. When you look at his mission at the root of it, it's for a good cause. I'm not talking about everything else, the allegations around it. I'm talking about, you know, trying to make people be, you know, come out of the matrix, teach boys to be high value, and he puts that responsibility on men. Okay, I think that's one thing that I like about him. He puts that responsibility on men. A lot of these black pill channels, they put this responsibility on women. If women do this, then men will be better. Whereas Andrew is like, no, regardless, a man should always be a man, and this is what a man looks like. So I think this is what gets a little bit conflicting with Andrew Tate. However, he does have these allegations, and there is a really big part of him that is ugly. It's not good. And, you know, as the evidence started to come out, allegedly, these are bad allegations that is like, boy, you are exploiting and you are doing this and you are breaking women down. The things that you've done, like, man, come on, man. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you do like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll speak to you guys in my next video on the road to 10k. So please do subscribe and help your girl out. I'm out.
Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you guys are notified whenever I post.